Hi guys, Optimus here, 1200 Elo jungler on EU West. I've been playing 6-9 months now, something like that, and I'm stuck at 1200 Elo, which is just, it's absolutely doing my head in, because oftentimes I play better than their jungler, and I can carry the team usually, but not enough to climb out of this Elo hell. Well, my own personal Elo hell. So I'm thinking of putting some videos up. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm the best, I'm a pro player, watch my videos and get tips. I'm saying I want advice off people. I want people to look at my games and say, you've done this wrong, you could do this better, you could carry here, you could change there, your build's shit, whatever. So I might as well just get into the game and you can see my playstyle, how I play. Maybe I'll give some hints and tips for like brand new junglers, little things they think, oh, I wish that I'd been told that when I started playing. But on the whole, I'm just looking for some advice and some feedback. So I'm guarding my blue. Down here, she's sort of guarding red. She's dropping some, Caitlyn's dropping some traps just to get some vision if they try to invade. Her colleagues come up to help out as well. I'm going to take wolves first. Shen's helping as well. Just got to wait for that 1 minute 40. Now I personally, if I was in bot lane, I probably would be standing in the tri-bush, guarding the red, because there's obviously nothing going on down here. Purple team's ADC, purple team support, they're obviously helping out with blue buff because they're not here, so they're not really achieving anything here. 1 minute 40 is coming up soon, so we'll make our way over to wolves. Diana shows she gets caught in that trap, so we know that they're taking blue and they're not invading, which is really good. 1 minute 40, I take wolves. Now Akali screws me up a bit here. She gets really close before the wolf can come and focus me, and she leads him away on a merry goose chase. Personally, I think she should have taken that 1 CS, just because I have to come over and get it, and those few seconds of walking further away, they set me behind. I don't get to my blue until 1:59. Luckily Shen starts it for me, so I don't lose too many seconds, and he leads it towards me. So it's not like a nightmare or anything like that, it's only a couple of seconds. Now I'm paying a lot of attention to bot lane, because we don't know if this Tyrik's DC'd. We don't really know what he's doing, so I'm focusing down there. I take my blue, I head off. I'm still looking at the action down here, so I try something fancy. I queue in the wrong direction because I'm still looking at what's going on down here. I was just queuing to see if I could get through my jungle a bit quicker. Obviously I've not bought boots yet, but I've got blue buff, it's not costing me anything, so that's fine. I head down to get my wraiths. There's some trading going on in mid, and there's a quicker level 2 for this Diana, so when Akali gets aggressive, she just gets nuked. I think she has to burn a flash, she gets ignited, so it's a summoner spell gone on each side, so that's absolutely fine. Luckily she blows a pot, and I come up and I show my face and apply a little bit of pressure. Try and fight that Diana back off our tower. I've got some time before wolves come up, so I figure it's not the worst thing to try and get Akali some time. Prevent any dives or anything silly. I take my wolves, and my route at the moment is to take my wolves and then head back down to red. I suppose you could go golems red, but I don't really want to take that damage, and I wanted to show my face in case Diana decided for an early dive on this Akali, which she probably could have done. But trading on both sides means that they're both blowing all of their health pots here. Yeah, I think they've each got a health pot left. I come down for my red buff, and I should be getting level 4 around 4 minutes, just before 4 minutes, which is relatively good, I suppose, for 1200 Elo. I'm quite happy with it. And it sets me up to gank mid or gank bot quite successfully. I think Shen's doing fine in top lane, and I don't think our bot lane are fantastic, so that I wanted to come this way. In any other game, if I was worried about top, I could have gone red, blue, and then gone for an early level 3 gank top. But this Shen plays quite well. He's on very little health, and he just got away from a gank attempt, which is fine. Now I'm looking to maybe make a play on this Diana. She's on pretty low mana. I managed to queue her. I fear her, but I don't want to go balls deep. Akali backed off, so she's not going to help. I'll be taking tower hits. I don't want to die. And I know that Olaf's coming down. He was in top. I know he's going to be coming down soon, so just playing it safe. First blood gets given away in bot. Yeah, they weren't the best bot lane to be paired with, really. It's a little bit of a problem. So obviously keep jungling, keep CSing. Always looking at the map as well. I'm trying to, more and more I'm just trying to say, it's all well and good getting creeps, but where's my next opportunity? Where can I go next? So I'm still trying to make a play on this Diana, because I can see she's got no mana. I know her blue's not up for like 3 minutes. So she's basically stuck. If she's got no mana, and she can't CS either. Personally, if I was this Akali, I'd be attempting to freeze the lane. Or try and like, obviously the kind of minion's an issue for freezing. But just trying to prevent any CS from this Diana. Bot lane after that first blood are getting quite aggressive, so I was on my way down. I head back up just because I see Olaf, and I'm a bit worried for Akali. I don't know how she's going to fare. All's fine though, she gets out. loads of health, not an issue. So I continue to my golems. I continue down to try and make a play in bot lane. Obviously they're getting really aggressive now for no reason. There's a lot of Varus though, so I mean it'd be really worth my while if I could get on him. So I make my way down to the tri-bush here. Keep my eye on this this action. Looks wastes a Q, a stun, a snare I should say. Gets away on very little health. She's very lucky. The rest of the team back out, so they're not even going to help me get this kill. But, I mean they're quite low, so I don't know. We can't see they're all left with their Diana, so it's not the worst idea to back out. Obviously they're getting really aggressive because we have two very low players, so I turn back round. I was on my way off and I thought, wait, they're getting quite aggressive. So I turn around, I'll see if I can make a play here again. I don't think I can though. I think I back off again. Or I go for it and they back off. Yeah, I take some little beats and scare them both away. Buy some time. Hopefully time that our bot lane can get some CS, push the lane and go back. I've got about 850 gold now, something like that. Oh, she gets quite lucky there. Absolutely fine. I got about 850 gold, so the build I was going, thinking I'm gonna go Spirit Stone just because I'm not getting much of a chance to counter jungle. Just because this bot lane, I know I'm gonna have to try and help him out a lot. So if I'm not counter jungling, I'm gonna go Spirit Stone instead of my dreads, and I get some shoes as well. Obviously, I'm getting all these blue buffs. Akali's an energy user, so I'm gonna go Spirit of the Elder Lizard as opposed to Ancient Golem. Ideally, I suppose, if we'd had an AP nuke and made a good blue user, I would have gone Spirit of the Lizard Elder, not Lizard Elder, Spirit of the Giant Golem, and then I had plenty of health, plenty of mana. I've been dead tanky, but it didn't work out that way. So I'm CSing, and I see that Olaf's top. This Shen's playing a really good game. He's warding properly. He's trading quite well. He's not been ganked yet. He's got a little bit lucky, I guess. He's not been killed yet. So hopefully I'm going to come up there and make a play. And I've timed it quite well as well because my blue buff's coming up now. When Olaf showed, I was thinking maybe I should take his wolves and counter jungle, but where I am at the moment, just in time to get my blue buff, and then perhaps make a play in top or in mid, so I think that worked out quite well. They're pinging their blue buff now. Diana's off to get their blue, which is absolutely fine, because that means we know where their jungler is, we know where their mid is, which means it's relatively safe to go top, try and make a play up there. So I come mid, see that Diana's extending quite far, hoping to make a play here. She backs off, so I was a little bit worried, perhaps this is warded. I wasn't too sure, so I wasn't going to hang around forever. I can see that Garen's trading up top, and I think, looking at his items, he's probably not bought a ward yet. He's looking at his CS and his items, he's sunk a lot into like his shoes, and for some reason his magic resist, which is fine, I guess. So he's obviously not warded, so I come up from his tri-bush. Shen goes on him. I Q, I try to fear him, and then I just stop attacking. I just let Shen get that last hit. Just because Shen's obviously stuck in lane against him, I'm not lane against anyone. Better to get the Shen fed and to have a good sufficient tank. I mean, the rest of our team's quite squishy, so if we can get Shen fed and get him tanking, then that'd be really, really good for us. Everyone's level 6 now, or at least everyone except bot lane will be level 6. I ult in, Shen ults in, and this Diana is just raging in chat now because she just got absolutely annihilated. She went too aggressive, and obviously level 6, we've got my massively ranged ult, Shen's global ult, so it's really, really good. And I pick up that kill, which I prefer Akali to get it, but I mean, no big deal. Means I can help support bot lane a bit better with that kill as well. Taking my red buff now. Ideally I should be last hit with that smite, because I don't know where their Olaf is. That's a little bit of a mistake on my part. Now this is another mistake by me. I don't know, I see that they're both on full health, so I start my golems, and then while I'm doing my golems they just get absolutely annihilated and ulted on, and it's just really bad. By the time I get there they're just like dying, burning flashes and things. Because I mean I saw him at full health, I thought he had a chance. So I Q that Taric, he flashes, I flash after him. Because I know that we can take this. Akali comes down, and just to repay stealing that down, a kill in mid, we feed Akali the double kill here, which is really good. So it's 2 for 2, but we got our Akali fed. Well, more fed, so that's fine. I'm just trying to take some CS here as well. Diana has been pushed. She pushes really aggressively. I don't think she roams as much in this game. She just pushes really aggressively, which becomes a problem for us. I think I need a little bit more gold, so I head up to my wraiths. Yeah, even more trading. Another thing you gotta be careful with Nocturne is Q comes out the other end of these Wraith bushes, so it can give away your position if your lane's pushed. Which is a little thing that I always do it, and then I know that I've been noticed, and I think, I shouldn't do that again. I forever do it. But it's just a little thing to keep in mind, that you can give away your position just by using abilities like that. But I go in on her again, land my Q, see where she's off to, but there's no play to be made there, and we know all that's coming down from top. So best to just back off a little bit. Now I'm not low, I'm 2/3 health, so I decided to go back. Might as well get full. And then the Olaf shows up, which is a really inopportune moment because I've already gone back. And then, like an idiot, I spent forever in the shop. I think, oh no, I was waiting on 10, 15 gold, something like that. I was waiting on getting, yeah, my Spirit of the Elder Lizard, which is really bad because in that time I didn't know they both absolutely nuked this mid tower, and I probably couldn't do anything about it. And the problem is when you lose this mid tower for a jungler, your jungle becomes very insecure. They can get in and out very easily. So you start to lose a lot of jungle, get counter jungled very hard. It's an absolute nuisance. Shen's got to be careful up here because Olaf's coming top and he's overextended. He knows that though because we've pinged him, and he's on his way back down now. But now that they've taken mid tower, this Diana can roam as well. This is the other problem. I think he gets out here as well. This Shen played quite well in our game. We're on our way up. There's no other objectives to take other than get a team fight, maybe push a tower, and definitely save Shen's life. So we head our way up. And he baits them. He sits out here and he baits, hoping that someone will come back, which is really good. Unfortunately, there's not a play here though. So I head back down. I know Diana was on her way down here, so I head back down. I get in the bush. She's not seen me. And then I Q her. I E her. She's not got a flash up, so she gets feared. If she feared the other way, she'd be dead. I could have ulted on her, but I didn't know where their Garen was. I didn't know where their Olaf was. Garen shows here. I didn't want to overextend for her. Didn't seem worth it at the time. So I just got the CS, made her back off. She has to recall, so that's alright. I wasn't trying to play too aggressive without any vision of the rest of their guys. I'm heading bot now, because they're overextended. I've got my ult up. I think this is really good play. I see Shen's ulting on me, so I ult in. Shen shows up, and all of a sudden, that 2v2 becomes a 4v2, and we pick up a couple of kills. I wasn't too happy about Lux taking the kill. Lux, I think this game becomes a little bit of a liability. She's building AP, but then she's building support, but then she's building really nukey. I don't know. I don't know what she was doing. She was a bit puddled. Like, she started Sorcerer's Shoes. I would have gone Sight Stone, maybe Philo Stone as well. Get those stones in. But she doesn't go for it. I'm not sure why. I'm heading up to my blue buff now. I see Garen in top. Maybe there's a play to be made there if Shen can get back up there. We'll just see how that pans out. Yeah, so take my blue buff. This is just the advantage. Normally I'd be handing the blue buffs off to our mid lane, but Akali being an energy user, it's just all this experience for me, all this gold for me, all this blue buff, all this mana. It's fantastic for a jungler. Absolutely love it. When we have a Kennen mid and a Akali mid, that sort of thing, a Katarina, oh my goodness, just makes my day. But I mean, all the while, I think I've been playing okay compared to their Olaf. Our mid lane, I've helped her win some engages. She's not trading amazingly, but she's doing okay. Our top lane's playing fantastic. I can't really fault him because I can't play top lane like that. Like, obviously there'll be people watching. There'll be people watching who go, "Oh, that's absolutely awful. He should have got so many more kills, or he should have already won his tower, or whatever." But I mean, he plays top lane better than I play it, so I'll give him that. But our bot lane just get hammered. I mean, we come down for some kills. I've ganked there twice and gotten a few double kills for our team, but there's not a lot we can do because this. I mean, she's gone amplifying Tom. I think she goes Corgi's lucky pick. Then she sells the Corgi's lucky pick for a blasting wand, which is a complete waste of money. She could have just waited 20 seconds and bought a blasting wand, not wasted her time. I don't know if she lands a stun there. Yeah, she does, that's good. But she's got no damage, so she's wasting her time. And I think, yeah, she gets a sight stone at like 30 minutes or something silly. Now we've got a ward here, so we know Diana's come down. I've come down to make a play here. But our Caitlyn gets absolutely nuked. I go on this Diana. But obviously there's so many of them, there's just not even a play to be made. I back off towards Akali, flash, and Akali jumps in my place. I don't back off yet, just because I want to get a fear off on this Taric. I get ignited and running away. Now, a really good idea against Diana players, I do this a lot. Keep on this side of them, keep on this sword side of them, just because it's really easy to dodge their skill shot. it's harder for them to hit it. So I get away on like the tiniest amount of health. I'm ridiculously lucky there, but I mean this is like a free tower for them, or a free dragon if they want it. The problem is our support has just not warded it at all, so we've got no vision of dragon, no vision really of any objectives. I know it's everyone's responsibility to ward, but certainly the support should be getting at least 1 or 2 down, if no one else is. So like we've lost 2 towers now, and we've taken nothing, which is really bad for us. But I'm looking at this Garen in top. I thought I was level 11, my ult would have a little bit more range. Unfortunately not. Knocking around at like level 9, a little bit off level 10. But even popping my ult made him back off the tower, bought some more time, got me some CS, so I can't grumble. And I'm heading back down, my red buff's up, and I'm out of position because I wanted to fight him off that tower, otherwise I would have gone from base to red buff. But yeah, it's a free dragon for them because our Lux hasn't warded it, no one in bot lane has. So I mean they're just taking a gold advantage now. Not too much, only 1 or 2k, so it's not horrendous, but I mean little things, you know, they add up. We can see a low Varus, we're getting pinged to come down, so we're on our way. But even though he's low, he is quite fed now. He's got 3 kills, 2 assists, so he's doing quite well. Better than our Caitlyn. Our Caitlyn all this time has only got a Vamp Scepter. 16 minutes in she's got a Vamp Scepter, which isn't exceptional by any means. Now I come down, I don't know if this is warded. I'm just checking it out, seeing if there's a play to be made. My ult's not up for another, I don't know, 45 seconds to a minute. So I can't do too much here. And obviously my team's not helping me out much. Caitlyn's fighting minions and letting them know where we've gone. It's not warded I don't think, so they've just dropped a ward in river. But I back off anyway, they're obviously playing pretty passively, they know something's up. And they're just waiting for their jungler, and yeah, when their jungler comes down they drop the ward and they get aggressive. So a better idea to back off. Akali comes down, I think she sits in this bush, she wasn't paying attention to the map, she doesn't know it's warded. Which is bad. So like they could see her and they could go on her if they want. So I'm looking for things to do and I'm thinking, maybe I'll push mid. Everyone else is bot. Maybe I'll push mid. I think their Diana shows up to stop me though. I'm just trying to win a tower, win some objectives, try and push the game in our favour, because obviously 3 or 4 guys camping in bot lane aren't doing anything. Pop my spell shield to prevent her ult doing any damage. I have to back off at this point. I would be dead, but Shen ults on me, which is really nice. That's really good Shen play. I go back and I think, you know what, he's giving me my life, I'm not going to hang around. And he manages to get out. He burns a flash, jukes really well, pops his shield to survive. Akali just should not have even been down there for any longer. She just gets picked off, dashes to the wall. Like, I really respect the Shen's play right here. He saved me, he saved himself. Akali got out of position a little bit. Unfortunately, you know, there's not a lot he can do now. But he was playing really well. But obviously they have really good map vision, really good awareness of where our players are, so there's not a lot we can do here. And these two are still liability 101. This Lux has got a Kage's Lucky Pick and a Sorcerer's Shoes. I don't know why she's building Magic Pen for a 50 AP, because she's not doing anything. This Caitlyn's got 100 attack damage at 18 minutes, which is horrible. Like, she's still just chilling on Vamp Scepter. If I'm looking at my build, I suppose I'm CSing. My build, I got the Spirit of the Elder Lizard, just like I said earlier, because I've got all these blue buffs, so I don't need the Golem one. I'm not doing much counter jungling, just trying to haul everyone's ass out of trouble, so I don't need the Madreds. Got the Berserker's Greaves for that extra attack speed, and now I'm going Yumuma's Ghostblade. I figure there's going to be a lot of opportunity to split push, take objectives, so I'm going to need that attack speed, and maybe like the cooldown reduction as well from Yumuma's Ghostblade is just fantastic for me, because you need to use a lot of Qs as Nocturne in team fights. So even a little bit of cooldown reduction is really good. So here I am taking the CS. Ideally I'd have left it for Caitlyn, but she's such a liability this game. I don't want to give her 20 CS that I could put to use if she's not going to use it. Because, I mean, she's only got a BF sword at 20 minutes, which seems a little bit bad. But, I mean, this is 1200 elo for you. I'm the only person warding apparently. I've dropped a warding dragon because we didn't get a time on it, I don't think. Lux is taking my CS in jungle as standard. Now Akali's going for a ballsy play here. She knows there's 1 or 2 of them up here, so she calls Shen over, pings like crazy, he comes to help. But he obviously, I think in chat he didn't want to be there, he was telling her let's not stay. And obviously they've grouped, they've got wards, all 4 of them descend. So I'm on my way up, I'm thinking, what can I do here? And it turns out I can do absolutely nothing, there's no way I'm going to go in on that. Like, there's no play to be made, so I back off and I try and take a tower. I try and think, what's the advantage here? I'm going to try and push a tower, get 150 gold for everyone on the team, because there's no way I can jump in on that 4v1. So I take the tower. Obviously Olaf's coming down for me pretty quick. He might burn his ghost if he's tucking it. They're all there. I try and juke, and then I back off into this bush. And I get a bit panicked and get a bit turned around. But I bought time as well for bot lane to take their tower. I go through the jungle here. They're all chasing me like mad. Come off my trail there, pretty bad. Their Varus knows where I'm going, so I just ride the wave. I just take the damage. I don't even care. Pop my spell shield just in case. Burn a flash. My Q's off cooldown, so I Q again. I think I get away. I'm quite lucky there. I got the tower. I led him on a merry goose chase. I wasted 2 guys' time, and I managed to get out, which is fine, I think. And I've not died either, so I can heal up and ult back in whenever. Because my ult's off cooldown. So they've all grouped mid, which is really bad for us. And I'm spending forever in the shop, as is standard. I'm on my way now. I don't think there's much of a play here either. This is really bad. Shen, with no wards and no vision, goes out to check on Wraiths, which seems really bad. There's no point in him being there. He needs to group up with the team. Like, we're quite split here. I go on this Diana. Everyone's pinging. Go on Diana, go on Diana. So I jump on her, and the rest of the team just can't even keep up. They just are backed out. Shen tries to ult on me, but too little too late. I die. Which is, it's my bad, but I thought the team would have my back, so they were pinging like crazy. Get Diana, so I went on her. But they weren't there to back me up. So, quite bad. Quite bad. It doesn't come out in our favour at all. They're all quite low, but I mean, I'm dead for the next 20 seconds. There's nothing I can do. Could have been better if the rest of the team, maybe if Shen had engaged with a taunt, that would have been better. Yeah, they're taking a really big gold lead now, 2.5k, something like that. Not good for us. This is the other. See, this is a problem with losing your mid towers as well. Your jungle just becomes their playground. Like, there is nothing you can do except get your wards up, push their lanes, push them back to the other side of the river. Like, this is free dragon. I mean, I put that ward down. At least we get the dragon timer this time. But yeah, there's nothing we can do. We've got very little vision. We've got very little map presence. So I'm thinking they've taken dragon. I'm gonna try and go top. I'm gonna try and force a tower here. I see Diana's come top as well, and she's, after that team fight, she's on half health. So I get in this bush dead quick. She can't see me. I get in this bush. I think if she keeps following this wave, I'm gonna get her. I Q her. I get really close in that ear. This is the thing with Nocturne. There we go. Bob's your uncle. She's gone. The thing with Nocturne is, if you E and try and fear from a distance and they flash, it breaks the tether on your E, and you've wasted your mana, you wasted your time, and they've gotten away. So if you get really, really close and then do it, they can't flash. Because if they flash, they're still in range. The range of the tether, when you're right next to them, is bigger than the range of the flash. So that's really good. So I get the kill. I'm on half health. I back out. I think they get Garen here as well. This is really good. Like, he gets absolutely nuked. We've got a Carly coming up as well. So that Garen's not got long to live. Caitlyn's farming up in bot, which I don't completely disapprove of. She's bought some items now as well. She's got a pickaxe and her cloak of agility, so she's actually buying things for once. Yeah, they get Garen in top. I can't even grumble about that. That's really good. And they keep a lot of attention in top lane now. Personally, I suppose I would try to dive on this Varus, but obviously Olaf showing up means that they can't really do it. They got Tarek as well, so it's pretty risky. So I'm looking for opportunities now. There's not much point in me being top yet. Just looking at plays I can make, things I can do. I'm trying to push this mid lane. Diana shows up. Wherever I am, Diana seems to be. She gets really sticky. She's like Lee Sin. So I run down here and I figure she's gonna follow me because she reckons I'm a free kill. So I drop a ward in this bush just to let me know if she's coming. Yeah, there she is, right behind me. I get quite lucky down here as well. I get into this bush. Ideally, I should have gone to the back of the bush, but I just chill down. She just misses. I just back out as I see it coming. So she doesn't know where I am now, which is really good. She's abandoned her team in top as well, so that's fine. There could be some plays made here, but no one wants to go on that Varus. He's doing a lot of damage. I start coming up to see if I can do anything top, and I get pinged and told Diana's pushing bot still, you need to go bot. So I get to mid lane and I turn around, I think. Get to mid and I just stop and just see what's happening. Yeah, Diana stays bot, so I get a bit hesitant. I'm on my way top. Diana's still missing, and then they say, yeah, go bot, Diana might take a free tower. But obviously she's just come up here. She's just come up through our jungle to try and make a play in top. I think she realises that she's not going to get there in time, so she comes back down. There's Diana. She knows she's not going to get there, so she plays really well and takes a tower. I, on the other hand, have to go up and rescue my team as best I can. They're all low, they're getting dived. There's some plays to be made here. So they're going crazy dives. I show up in time. I get the fear off on Olaf under the tower, which is fine. That's free Olaf. I ult. After the stun, I ult onto that Varus and got a cheap kill on him. Just this Garen left. Shen ults onto me, I think, yeah. He's on very low health, but he comes and gives me a little bit of help. I get the fear off. I'm doing a lot of damage, I'm chunking him. Yumu's Ghostblade with those crits, so good. Another kill. So, we lost the tower, but we turned a bad engage and top into a good one. I think I forced this tower as well, because someone's going to be up to deal with that Diana shortly. I think Caitlyn or Akali or Lux or someone. So yeah, I popped my Yumu's Ghostblade up here, another reason I got it. Just these split pushes, it just makes it really, really easy. Like that, just chunking towers now, not a problem. Unfortunately we lost towers in bot lane, but I mean we took a tower top. We made a bad engage into a good one, I think, so that's fine. And I recall now because there's no need for me to be up here, because we don't have any vision on their team. Yeah, I'm looking for opportunities here. The problem at this point in the game for a jungler, especially like me, I'm always unsure of what I need to be doing. Do I take objectives? Do I force team fights? Do I force Baron? We've got no wards down, that sort of thing. So I'm looking to try and increase our visibility, increase our presence. That was really bad. I mean, I know that I make some mistakes, but Caitlyn burning her flash there for no reason and Terry just stunning her anyway. That was just silly. So she's got very little escape now, other than her net. I get up here. Try and fight them back, and they back off, which is fine. I think I'm quite fed, yeah, I'm 5-1 and 5, so I'm doing relatively well for the team. I drop a ward, get some visibility around Baron and in the river by our jungle. They're warding as well, really well. I pop my spell shield there, prevent any damage. Means she can't make a play onto me, so that's fine. They're all stacking up for a team fight though, so we gotta be really careful. And my blue buff's just come up. So I mean, I've got my ult up. Shen's absolutely fine, but he should be. So I know that with my ult up I can just jump in. I know I'm splitting from the team, but with this ult you can just get right back into correct position. So I take my blue buff. No one gets too greedy or gets killed or anything like that yet. Take my blue buff, not a problem. I can ult in at any point. I have enough range and vision. So I head my way down. Drag them away from my team. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to make a play here. Like, you can't do enough damage even if you tried. So that's absolutely fine. The problem is though, we've got no vision over this wall. If I look at Lux's build, she's bought the sight stone finally after like half an hour, but she's still not dropping wards out of it really. Not at this side. So really bad for us having no vision where we need it. Just trying to clear out minions. They go to Baron and they just bait Baron. We've got vision of it, but we still go over for some reason. Akali goes over, yeah, and I have to follow her. I have to think. I don't want to do anything stupid. Don't want to give up a free kill, so I head over. We're split. For some reason, we've come to Baron relatively split in two. That's a good stun. I think she gets someone. That's fine. Just clearing out minions at this point. She jumps on me, she blows her ult for some reason. I guess it's only got like a 20-second cooldown, but even then. Yeah, and they just engage and win. There's nothing we can do there. I could have jumped into the middle of it, but it would have been a waste of my time. Our Caitlyn does really well, takes out their AD carry, so I can't grumble about that. I think it was only, it was a 2-for-1, but we got their carry, so it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not good, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Once again, just trading with this Diana. I suppose I could go balls deep on her, but she's got plenty of mana. I don't want to die for no reason. I don't want to give her my blue buff either, because that'd be a nightmare. Dragons come up. Once again, it's not warded. Lux has seen fit to ward the Tribush and not the dragon. Seems like a waste. I mean, our minions have pushed more towers here, I think, than our bot lane has. Always a nightmare when your minions are better than your bot lane. Yeah, so that's another free dragon for them, which is just, I mean, their gold lead's getting bigger and bigger. It's up to almost 4k now, which is just never good. Baron's still up, but it's not warded. I was hoping Lux would get it because she was in position and she's got a sight stone, but I mean, she's warding, just not in the right places at all right now. Still looking for plays to make, still looking for maybe some split pushing to do, some objectives to take. Trying to get vision as well, and trying to have more presence on the map. They ward their Baron. But I look here and Shen's just got himself really caught out. He's in the middle of just a clusterfuck of guys. So everyone's pinging me and like, get on Varus, get on Varus, get on Varus. Nocturne, jump on Garrus. So I get in position, I see Varus, I just dive on him. But all my team have backed off at this point. They've just left me to die. So I get nuked. I was hoping they would do something there, but I mean, I was pinged to go in like, not 100 times, but definitely more than enough, and they just backed off when I went. I mean, that's the problem at this elo, is just the communication and the coordination just fall to pieces. Caitlyn takes a controversial new strat now. Instead of going through the bushes and the direct route to a tower, she goes straight up the river. And obviously they're probably going to get a free Baron here, we're just not even in position to prevent it. Diana knows she doesn't need to be there, so she split pushes. She's on very little health, but I mean, if she can get a tower out of it, why not? Akali just forever pinging her, but obviously everyone's dead, we can't do anything. She's just got Baron. She's getting nuked a little bit here. She backs off, quite wisely. Backs off, and then she stops to fight for some reason, thinking she's got the drop on her, loses her Baron buff straight away. Feeds 300 to 500 gold, I don't know how much. So that's fine. That's well played. Good idea to follow her there. But I mean, you can just see where this is going. Our team fight presence is horrible, and they've got a really fat team. Diana, now that she's tanky, and with that Olaf and with that Garen, I mean, they're just a really fat team. Not a lot we can do, and our bot lane just can't shred it for shit. I'm looking at this Caitlyn's build. She's got a Zeal. Good job, 32 minutes, she's got a Zeal. But she's got very little in terms of armor shred or anything like that, so she's just doing no damage. Look at that. That turret just laughs in her face. I was pushing bot and then we lost vision of their team, so I figured I'll push it a little bit further and I'll leave the cannon minion there. There's no point sticking around with no vision of their team. The cannon minion will do the pushing. Everyone's going top now. This puzzled me. Everyone grouped up and then proceeded to push no objectives and do nothing for the game. So I'm checking out Dragon. Yep, that's gone. I'm on my way up to mid. There's some CS to take there. I mean, I don't know what they're doing here. They're counter jungling for some reason. But now is the time to take objectives, split push, force some objectives. Not force a team fight, but just drag out the game by going from one objective to the next. Just forever try and get a step ahead of the enemy. I could take the Varus here, I suppose. I could ult on him, but obviously we don't have any vision of their team, and their tanky guys are just right next to him all the time, so there's no play. 4 guys taking blue buff, wasting their time, wasting my time as well, really bad. And they've given the enemy team a chance to just congregate in mid. So I'm thinking, what can I do here? I'll make sure that top's pushed, and I'll see what I can do. Now I saw them all congregating mid, and I thought, what's the play to make here? Do I rush down to mid? It's a 4-on-4 in mid. Do I rush down to mid and make it a 5v4 or not? And I thought, there's not much point because Diana will get in and we just can't win team fights here. So I signalled everyone to defend. Everyone said that they would defend, and for some reason Akali gave up on the defending idea, burns a flash for no reason, panics and gets absolutely nuked. My idea was, if they could defend with that Akali, I could split push and at least take an inhib, and by that time they would have to come get me. And that's the play I was making. So, I mean, I popped the Ghost Blade, I'm nuking these towers, and they just get absolutely annihilated. With that Akali there, they could have dragged this out a little bit further. Because, I mean, I'd take the tower, and I'd take the next tower.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Well, there's no point me coming down. They're all raging at me. They're saying Nocturne, get down. But looking at that team fight, me being there would have done nothing for the team fight whatsoever. They still would have engaged and we'd all be dead. I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation by taking some towers down, chunking these towers. But once again, what can I say? If Akali hadn't have died, it wouldn't have been a nightmare. So I'd take this tower and I start on the inhib. You see what I mean? I get the inhib down by 1/5 of its health. If that Akali just stayed back and defended, that would have been 3 inhib and maybe a 3 in a tower. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you can give me some feedback. Let me know about my jungling. Let me know about making videos. If you want me to jungle any more champs so you can see how I play them and say you need to do this better, you need to change that, that'd be fantastic. Just let me know what you guys think. Just give me whatever feedback and opinions and advice you want. Cheers, guys.